Dawn Neeson, I am concerned about this because you think about the pressure the NHS is under. It needs as many staff as possible on the front line. Now, menopausal women, that is obviously a huge potential age bracket, and I just worry that these sweeping sort of work-from-home orders could actually cause serious issues.
Look, I mean, the NHS is one of the biggest employers of women in the country. 1.3 million employees, 1 million of those are female. A lot of them will fall into the menopause and the perimenopause bracket, which the symptoms can be just as bad, and a lot of women are very unsure about what they're going through, whether it's menopause or not at that stage. Now, obviously, as a woman, and of a certain age, I think, in theory, anything that supports women who are suffering with the menopause is basically a good thing. But I have doubts about the sort of policies that treat menopause as an illness, almost like a disease, and makes women perceived to be weaker, the weaker sex. Most women don't want to be treated like that. I'm very concerned that treating the menopause in this way, like, you know, treating like little women with kid gloves, will lead to women being victimised more. Maybe, not maybe the NHS, but maybe employers considering, I'm not employing a woman of a certain age because she might start saying,
well, of course.
Menopause. So
I'm worried that they're going to work from home all the time.
Yeah, I'm worried. And obviously, an awful lot of jobs you can't do from home.
Sam, you're furious about this. You say anyone with menopause should be able to work from home permanently?
Let's cut through the old crap cake here. If menopause was something that happened to men, there would have been an injection 50 years ago that would have sorted people out, and they'd have been fine about it. But there isn't, because it happens to women, and it affects women in different ways. Like sometimes not that many symptoms, sometimes loads. So of course, and also that it's something that can be registered. It's a hormonal thing. You can have a blood test, and you can tell if there are if you have perimenopausal symptoms.
But how can nurses and doctors work from home, Sam?
Well, obviously, they would arrange that at the time. They would say, well,
how?
You work from home. We don't know that, do we? So it's a system that needs to obviously be addressed.
But it's impossible.
No, but it's the same as with women who suffer from losing a baby, for example. They don't. These are things that people don't talk about. They haven't talked about for years, and the same with menopause.
No, but I'm
well.
talking practically.
Yes, of course. But we are men discussing it. Dawn is here as a woman.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm allowed to discuss it as somebody. No, I don't buy into those sorts of identity politics.
It's not.
I will discuss it.
It's not identity politics. Like if someone has had a woman has had a miscarriage, for example, people do not talk about it.
So as a man, you think I shouldn't be able to have a view on this story? 1 in 4
pregnancies end in miscarriage. 1 in 4, but people do not talk about it. And menopause people don't talk about that either. This is something that should be.
I think you'll find we're talking about it right now.
Yeah, of course,
I think you'll find it was on the front page of the Daily Telegraph.
It should be addressed. And for goodness sakes, we've just come out of the pandemic, whereby everyone can work from home. Everyone can work from home if you want to.
No, they can't.
Yes, yeah, I know.
They can't. Have you seen the state of our economy?
I'm not saying they're a hairdresser.
Okay, I want to bring Mark in.
You're making it like they're a hairdresser and they don't want to go in because they're,
I think it's pretty important for people in the NHS to be at work.